everybody. Welcome to Taste to Explore. My name is Darlene, and on today we are making just something so delicious and it's perfect for the season, mind you. And if you have some leftover apples from apple picking, this is the time to use them. We are going to make a classic apple pie. So delicious and easy, and I'm going to walk you right through it. So stick around as we walk over to the ingredients to get started. Used 8 golden delicious apples. I had chopped them, I had cored them, and I peeled them, and they turning a little brown, but that's okay. And right here I'm going to be using a couple of teaspoons of vanilla extract. I have here cinnamon. We have about 2 teaspoons, a half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. I have a half a sugar each of brown and a half a sugar, half a cup of, I'm sorry, brown sugar, half a cup of white sugar, pinch of salt. We're going to need about 1/2 that I cut already of lemon and 2 teaspoons of flour. And right here is my homemade pie crust, which I will leave you the link below, and it's absolutely fantastic when if you're gonna make an apple pie from scratch, you might as well make the crust as well. It's gonna be terrific together. So let's get right to it. What you do right here is once you core them and you peel them and you chop them up, I'm just gonna put everything together. I'm gonna put the sugar together, and this is gonna be really delicious. And what I like about this type of apple is that it's kind of tart, so it blends in really well with all the spices and sweetness that we put in there. You don't want to use an apple that's already sweet and mushy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want some texture, you want some flavor, and that is the way to go. If you want to use homemade, I'm sorry, not homemade, but if you want to grate the nutmeg yourself, that will be fantastic. And right now I'm putting in my cinnamon bowl. You know what would be tasty here is the pumpkin pie spice, which it will be phenomenal right there. But if you want me to make an apple pie spice blend, they do have that, and terrific, but I just don't have any at the moment. Let me know. Leave me a comment below. Now we're gonna use just 2 to 3, I would say right now I'm putting in 3 teaspoons of flour. What happens is that this is gonna help soak up the flavors as it's baking in the oven. All the juices is just gonna formulate a nice delicious sauce. You don't want a runny apple pie. Some fresh juice of a lemon, and I'm only going to squeeze in a half. I don't want it to be really lemony, but this will also blend in and give us a lot of flavor as well. It will brighten up the pie, and it is fantastic in baking. So this is the classic apple pie. There are many ways to do an apple pie. I have done actually one already last year. I did a Dutch apple pie. Oh my God, that one was fantastic. Incorporate everything, all the flavors. Let the ones that are in the bottom come to the top. And it's smelling like an apple pie already. And then right here, I'm just gonna sprinkle in a little bit. There you go. I would say 2 or 3 teaspoons. I mean, you can't go wrong with some vanilla extract. Okay. And it's gonna be one of those high mountain up top apple pies. All right. Here is 3 tablespoons of butter, and they're unsalted. So I'm just gonna put it little dollops all around the apple pie. All around, I'm sorry, the apple filling. This is gonna give it flavor. Hey, there's nothing wrong with flavor. Flavor on top of flavor, it's a good thing. Once you have done that, you're gonna want to put your pie pan under another cookie sheet or anything. I just have this, so I'm gonna use like it's like a pizza pan, and this is just gonna prevent it from, as the juices come out, it's just gonna prevent my oven getting messed up. The top layer of my pie crust, and it's all right to have room, a lot of room, because you want to make sure that you got everything covered. So now we're just gonna take off a little bit from the bottom, just so that way we know what we're working with. I'm gonna do that in all the sides. You can save these. You can sprinkle some sugar and cinnamon and bake it in the oven with your pie. That'll be a nice little crunchy. Now what I did was I took out the excess that we had going on here, and I left some so that way I can tuck it in a little bit just to give it a little seal, and just push my thumbs together like a pinch and you tuck together. I mean, it's still gonna leak out, but at least you try to prevent it from leaking too much if possible. I mean, let's face it, it's gonna be delicious either way. It's homemade and it looks amazing. I love the rustic look of it. It's just beautiful. I'm gonna make little incisions on the top just so that way the air can come out. The steam can let loose. Little incisions. Just like that. Okay. Now right here I have an egg wash that I prepared with cream. You can use water, you can use milk, or cream if that's what you have. And this is going to give it a nice shine. This is going to give the pie a nice shine. I'm using the wrong brush for this. It's supposed to be a pastry brush, but when you don't have, you improvise. All right, so it's going to look nice. All right, so we're going to put this in the oven on 300, and it's going to cook for about 45 minutes to an hour. It's going to get golden brown. It's going to smell like a bakery in here, and I will bring to you how it looks after it's done. So stick around. Welcome back. Well, our pie is done. Beautiful, and then develop a nice like golden color, and this is what you want when you cooking your pie. In case that your oven works differently than mine, just leave it on 300, take a peek in it, and once you see it developing nice color, then you know it's pretty much done. So what I did was as well that it's been out of the oven for about an hour and a half, and you're going to want to do that. Never cut it straight through because it's just going to probably fall apart. Like right now it's not fully, you know, it's still warm to the touch. So hopefully my pie don't break up on me as I cut and do a taste test, but that's the chance I'm willing to take right now. Okay. And there you go. And it is absolutely looking delicious. Let's give it a little taste test. And I want some crust. Still smoky, still very hot. It still needs to firm up. But anyway, here we go. Delicious. So, so good. It's like the taste of fall right here in your mouth. Thank you so much for spending time with me today in my kitchen. I hope you give this a try. Super easy, super delicious. And I'll see you again, my friends. So take care. Bye-bye.